African American. So my mom is American, my dad is Haitian. So I kind of grew up in both the African American culture, and also in the Haitian culture. But I still don't know anything about my Haitian culture. I am more Americanized more than anything. So you know, I know the Haitian food. Yes, I love to eat Haitian food, but to know about the Haitian culture, I really don't know because my dad never kind of taught us about the Haitian culture. You know.
So don't be ashamed because you're not the only one. I have family members who in Columbus,
Uh,
and her friend, they have a Haitian dad but American mom, or vice versa, and they don't speak Creole. So you're not the only one. That's what we're gonna talk about. Like how does that make you feel? Like, are you missing something? Like let's talk about like how do you feel not being able to speak Creole?
well, it's kind of like I don't really know who I am as a Haitian culture. You know what I mean? I don't know anything about the culture of the Haitian background. And so when I go to places where there's Haitian people, they be like, "Oh, you don't speak Haitian, so you're not Haitian." You know what I mean? But then when they talk to my dad, and my dad speaks like seven different language, and the fact that we don't know how to speak it is absurd. But it can be triggering sometimes, because like when I'm around my American brothers and sisters, they make fun of us by being Haitian. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get around the Haitian community, they make fun of me because I don't know how to speak Creole. So it feels like I'm not accepted amongst the Haitian or American community. You know what I'm saying? Because I am mixture. So I'm not all Haitian because I don't speak the Haitian culture, and I'm also not all African American, but I've been Americanized, because I've been around the American and stuff like that most of all.
Correct. So I definitely understand you. Just because I do know Creole, and the only reason is because I believe is because my grandma was in the house.
Mm.
Um, and one thing I always talk about her is one time while I was drinking coffee,
Mm-hmm.
she let me drink coffee right before I went to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about Haitian coffee, like the strong stuff. And I did not sleep that night. And I was up all night, just wiped my nose. And when I woke up in the morning, it was blood on the wall. So that's why, since I was little, I don't like coffee. So I'm not a coffee person.
Yeah.
But that also translates to we still have the same similarities. Like we don't fit in
Yeah.
to some like.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna talk about. Like, but you're mostly rooted in America. So let's talk about it. What? How do you feel being in America, and do you feel any type of way about the immigration situation going on with?
Yes, I do. I feel, I'm pro black more than anything. So I'm always staying 10 toes down with my black people, whether you Haitian, African, or American. If you look like me, I'm down with you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like how they treat the Haitian community. I didn't like the fact that when I saw a bunch of Rangers whooping the Haitian, it kind of brought me back into like the slavery where all the things that they have done to my people, you know what I'm saying, on the American side and Haitian side, you know what I'm saying. So I really didn't like what I was seeing, and to think that human beings are treated like that, and but yet they will arrest people for beating up animals and all that kind of stuff, and to say that animals are more important than American people. I didn't like the fact how they made this whole thing about Haitian people eating cats and dogs, because I grew up with my dad and he never fed me cats and dogs or anything like that. We ate regular food, so this is kind of absurd. But now as I'm learning that white people, they actually eat humans. So it's just like, I, I just, it kind of give me to where I kind of have some type of hate towards white people, to where I don't like how they treat my people. But I'm learning to try to get over that, and that has been a bigger barrier for me. So to because I never want to be a person to hate other human beings, but I don't like the fact that white people have rape, beat, kidnap, and still to this day harass my people. So I just wish like Haitian, American, Africans, all of us can come together and know that we are all sisters and brothers, and this is a fight that all of us need to fight together, you know what I mean? And stop trying to be separated. We need to unite more than anything.
Correct. So you hit it. You hit it on a point. But I wasn't expecting you to say to hate white people, but like, because black people that hate on each other is like a lot of. Let's talk about that. So there's so many layers of hate against Haitian. There's hate, Haitians and Dominicans, France making us pay for the reparation. Here in America, Canada, so it's like everywhere we go, we're fighting, and even the black community is like block against blocks, city against city. It's like, when can we actually just unite? Because if you look at the Haitian flag, that's all it says. That's the only wording on it. Unity of force. I mean, unity of force, actual terms, but it actually means with unity, there's strength. When can we ever get to that point?
I think we can when we stop being whitewashed and change our way of thinking, because this is something that was taught to us from generation, when we came to, when we began into slavery, all of us come from Africa background. We're just from different nationality, and we were separated in different groups. But we don't even understand our African culture all in general. And the white man has made Haitian people think like African Americans, we are illiterate, we are angry, we're violent, so don't come and settle with us. And vice versa, made us think like Haitian people, they have AIDS, they have they drug dealers and stuff like that. And then the same thing with the African. When they come to America, they've been taught so many negative things about African Americans to where they think that when they come over here that things going to be better for them, or they're going to get better treatment. But then when they realize that their African color of their skin also put them in the same category as African American, that there's no separate treatment, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You don't have any type of privilege, you know what I'm saying? And when I say black people need to learn how to make their own privilege, the reason why white people have white privilege is because white folks make that privilege for each other. Black people don't have, or African American and Haitians, and African, we don't have that, the black, culture thing, because we do not uphold black people. We don't try to uplift each other, you know what I'm saying? It's always a tear down. And you always have to get an opinion from a white person versus your black person. If you go to a black restaurant and so happens something go wrong, you would do everything in your power to tear that restaurant down. But you'll go to Walmart where they're constantly beating you, kicking you, and telling you you don't belong, but yet you go still hurry up and spend your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's the kind of thing that we do to each other to constantly tear us down. We don't have that privilege because we don't make that privilege for one another. You know what I'm saying? So in order for us to have that privilege, we have to learn to make that privilege. We have to make our people stand together. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to see, I don't care if you're in a room with a bunch of white folks, and that white woman could be wrong, but all of those white people are going to stand behind her, even though they know she's wrong. So that's where her white privilege come to play in. When it comes to African American and African Haitian, when they see their people in trouble, they don't stand with their people. They don't stand with their people. Regardless, if you know that person is wrong, you don't stand beside them.
Yep.
And even if they're not wrong, you still will not stand beside them. You know what I'm saying? There's no type of protection. When it comes to us standing beside each other, it'd be like, well, it's not happening to me, so it's none of my business. I'm going to mind my own business. But it is happening to you because it's happening to your people.
Yep. Everything Haitians are going through is similar to black people, but they want to they can't see that. They think everybody wants to be superior somehow. That's the thing. Um, because the reason Haiti's situation is mostly agriculturally. Like the pig, there was a pig epidemic thing, and they killed all the Haitian pigs, and they imported their own, and they can sustain.
Mm-hmm.
It happens constantly.
Mm-hmm.
The Haitian gold reserve, like America sent their army to take their resources, and I'm the thing about me, I have snippets of it, but I can always share the information. But
Mm-hmm.
it's on there if you look it up. That's how Citibank was founded.
Yeah.
So it's like even today, not today, but recently with President Clinton with the U.S. aid thing,
Mm-hmm.
he stopped Haiti being able to export its food, but it can export its Kansas food. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and as a failure, like everything is documented, and we're going through the same thing over and over. And I just want to share that for 33 days and make sure people understand what's going on. It's like the Haitians are here; they was authorized to be here, but because of racism, they're told to leave. So it's like, how do we not see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, when will we ever stand up for each other? I guess not, but it just hurts me, and that's why I just gotta express myself. Going through therapy and anti-violence, all this stuff. It's like, yeah, you guys are talking. I'm learning, but at the same time, it's like there's violence right here, like right in your face, and you're not doing anything about it. And that's why I want to be vocalized about it. So yeah, that's a little bit of MesyeFrancois. This is day 2, and we'll talk about your First Amendment. Like, where does that come from? Like, freedom of speech.
Well, freedom of speech for me is I hate for someone to tell me that I don't have the right to state my opinion. And I don't like for people to get backlash for speaking what they feel in their heart is right, or for doing things of what they're right, or being judged just because they look different or they're being different or whatever else. So freedom of speech is just giving people the freedom to express themselves, giving people the freedom to speak their mind, their opinions, to live their beliefs and everything else without being judged. And just giving people that freedom, you know what I'm saying, to be them.
Okay. So there's a story you was telling me while before we was introducing one another about the make a change post COVID story.
So Make a Change Post COVID is a non-profit organization. And I came up with that non-profit organization because I was one of the healthcare workers who got sick with COVID 19, and I ended up having the long haul of COVID, which the doctor them tried to downplay to make it seem like I was delusional, I was crazy, because they couldn't understand what was going on. So I began to study what everything that was transparent with my body and everything that I was going through. But in that time, you know, I work in the healthcare field, and at that time, my job decided while I was fighting for my life that they're gonna fire me off my job and stop me from receiving any type of benefits. So I started to fight back. I started a YouTube channel, a TikTok page, advocating for people that works in the healthcare field and helping them to get reparation. Also, when it came down to the vaccine, I felt like they was being absurd by trying to force medical healthcare workers to get a vaccine that they didn't know nothing about, and has shown that it was doing more damage than it was doing to the healthcare workers and stuff like that. So I felt like when it comes to your body, it should be your choice, you know, between you and your doctor. A government should not have no say so of what you're going to do with your body or what you want to put into your body.
All right. Awesome. So you're very vocal, and I appreciate your time. And I want to know a little bit more, like your background. Like, were you born and raised in Columbus? Like, how? I want to know. I want to know more. Like, how? Not. It's weird. I don't want to have, but like you talking about separation each other. But like, how black are you? If that's a question.
Well, I don't like to say that I'm 100% black, because you know what? I have to always represent my daddy's culture, because you know what? My dad was you know, he wasn't the best dad, but he was in my life, and I love my dad. So for me not to say that I don't love my other side of me, that means I don't love my dad, and I love my dad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm black as can be. You know what I'm saying? But I do also represent my Haitian culture as well. I like to eat Haitian food. I love Haitian food. I grew up on eating Haitian food.
Shout out to Tico Island Restaurant.
Yes.
We're right at the corner.
Yes, guys. So if you ever come on Cleveland Avenue, make sure you stop at Tico Island for good food, and if you want some good
Right.
Haitian food. So
Cleveland and Morris, we're right here.
But yeah, I was born in Naples, Florida. I was raised in Florida. I happened to be I moved up here 2011, and I've been here ever since.
Okay. Do you call yourself Zopal?
I don't say I'm Zopal. No, I don't do all of that. But I do represent the Haitian culture now. Okay.
All right. Cool. So I don't want to mess with you too much, but like,
I know.
have you did any Haitian flag events or anything like that? Yeah.
I have not been to any Haitian flag, as I said before. I don't know much about my Haitian culture. You know what I'm saying? I would love to learn about my Haitian culture. I would also love to go to Haiti and check out Haiti. Buy land in Haiti to invest in some property over there to where I can build in Haiti. So when I decide I want to retire, and I'll have a place to go outside of America.
But one thing I could tell you is, you're definitely Haitian because you have 3 businesses, and everything about Haitians, like, you're built in an entrepreneur. Like, you can't tell me wrong.
Well, my dad is an entrepreneur himself. My dad is a construction worker. He also had his own club. My dad also, he built houses. He also was a chef. So my dad did a lot of things, and he was a hard-working man. And to this day, he's going on 70, and he's still working building houses. So I think I take that trade from my dad.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for joining MesyeFrancois. One thing I want to give a major shout out to Bobby Love for being a technician here. Bobby Show. He's here behind the scenes. Thank you very much for opening space, and we were nice and warm, nice and comfortable in here. So if you guys need studio time, you know where to come. She Love International, right here on Morrison, Cleveland, north side of Columbus. So you see how it looks, and yeah, come out and let's do it.
Smart.
Yeah. All right. So thank you, Bobby Show, for that great brief break. So we're about to on the second half. We're getting ready to close, and let's see what's one way that you can see that could from today that we could work together to help the Haitian community or all immigrants. Because one thing you said earlier is it's not only about being Haitian, but black in general. How can we unite? What's one way you think we can unite?
I think how we can unite is, first of all, we got to start with changing our mind frame, and we have to get that whitewash mentality out of our head of what we think of one another. That's the first thing. If you change your mind, the way of thinking, you can change your actions. So the first thing you have to start doing is stop thinking stop separating us from Haitian culture, African and American, and just generalizing us all as Africans. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where our root is at. You know what I mean? And we have to look at each other as we are all one, and we're all the same with different culture, but we're still all the same. And we got to stop thinking like one set of black people or Africans are better than the other one, because we're not. We're all in it together. We're all being mistreated. And I think if we change our mind, the way we think about one another, then we can learn how to unify towards each other. So I think that's the first step is learning, trying to learn each other's culture backgrounds. That is the first thing you need to do. Step outside of your comfort zone. Try to get to know the other culture. Don't be afraid to interact. You know what I mean? Showing the white folks that black people, we can't get along, no matter what culture you come from. We all can be as one. We all can support each other, and also learn how to go shop black. Keep your money in the black community. That is the one big thing I keep telling people. Stop trying to fit in places where we're not wanted. We can build our own community. We need to build a new Black Wall Street, and that is supporting black business around the world. Whether you're African and whether you're Haitian, you're American, you need to spend black.
Yep, you hit it. So we have She Love International Radio